Hi guys, welcome back. Today in our video, we are going to start the new topic, that is the excretory system of your biology. Okay, so I have here your NCRT textbook PDF. We will follow the lines and then I'll be writing short notes kind of thing on the whiteboard. Okay, starting with what we are having here is uh, excretory products and their elimination is the topic. Okay, animals accumulate ammonia, urea, uric acid, carbon dioxide, water, and ions like sodium, potassium, chloride, phosphate, sulfate, etc., either by the metabolic activities or by excess ingestion. Okay, so ammonia, urea, uric acid, these are the main excretory products, while the carbon dioxide, water, and ions such as sodium, potassium, chloride, these are also excreted. Okay, these substances have to be removed totally or partially. Totally, they have to be excreted, or some of the substances are there which have to be excreted partially. Okay, so in this chapter you will learn the mechanism of elimination of these substances, different substances, how these are getting eliminated is what we are going to learn in this chapter. Okay, and then we will also learn about elimination of substance with special emphasis on nitrogenous waste such as ammonia is a nitrogenous waste. Okay, urea and the uric acid. Okay, next, coming to this point is very important here, that's why I've chosen the PDF of NCRT. Ammonia is the most toxic form and requires large amount of water for its excretion, and the uric acid is the least toxic one and can be removed by with the minimum loss of water. Okay, this is what we are going to write here. Our first point is ammonia is highly toxic and more water for elimination. Okay, and then your uric acid is least toxic and less water for elimination. Okay, so these are the two important points where the MCQs can be asked. Okay, now next, coming to after this, we are having about the three different excretory products, the main excretory products, that is ammonia, urea, and uric acid. Okay, ammonia is seen in few organisms, urea is seen in few organisms, uric acid is seen in few organisms. Okay, so this paragraph here represents which organism is showing what kind of nitrogenous waste. Okay, starting with ammonia. Okay, here we have the ammonia. Process of excreting ammonia is called as the ammoniotalism. Okay, ammoniotalism. The examples here are very important because in MCQs they may ask which of the following are ammonotelic, and they will give you the options. Okay, so many bony fishes, aquatic amphibians, and aquatic insects, these are all the ammoniotelic organisms. Okay, because if you see here, there are many organisms, fishes, amphibians, and aquatic insects, these all are aquatic organisms. So that's why, as we have discussed here, what ammonia requires high amount of water for excretion. Because these are present in water, this kind of ammoniotalism is advantageous for them. Okay, so what are the examples that we are having here for ammoniotalism? Ammoniotalism, we have aquatic fishes, that is the bony fishes. Then you have the aquatic insects, and then amphibians. Okay, these are the ammoniotelic organisms. Okay, next, coming to ammonia is readily soluble in water and is excreted by diffusion across the body surface, and that's why there is no much amount of kidneys involved in ammoniotelic organisms. Okay, so kidneys don't have a proper role in ammoniotelic organisms because ammonia is excreted via the diffusion. Okay, coming to urea, terrestrial adaptations necessitate production of less toxic nitrogenous waste like urea or uric acid because there is no water present. Okay, terrestrial organism, there is no water. In aquatic, there is plenty much of water, they are living in water, so excretion of ammonia is easier for them compared to that of the terrestrial organisms. So terrestrial organisms have developed the excretion method of urea and uric acid. Okay, so talking about the urea, if you see here, yeah, mammals, many terrestrial amphibians, marine fishes excrete urea and are called ureotelic, which are eliminating ammonia are ammoniotelic, which are excreting urea are the ureotelic. Okay, and then we have here the uricotelic organisms, that is your reptiles, birds, land snails, insects, these excrete the these are the uricotelic organisms. Okay, these are the uricotelic organisms that is they excrete the uric acid. Okay, one more important point here that is there is ammonia is produced by metabolism and is converted to urea in the liver. This point is very important. Okay, so now let us write down what all we have learned. Ammonotalism is done. Coming to ureotelism, that is the ureotelic organisms. You have the mammals, and then we have the terrestrial amphibians, marine fishes, terrestrial amphibians and marine fishes. These are the ureotelic organisms. Coming to the uricotelic organisms, you have the reptiles, land snails, and birds. These are the uricotelic organisms. Okay, these examples are very important. What are aminotelic organisms, what are ureotelic, and what are uricotelic? Okay, and one more important point that we have seen in that paragraph is the how is urea formed. Okay, so from ammonia the urea is formed, and this conversion is taking place in the liver. Okay, so these are the points that we have seen in these paragraphs. Okay, out of in the whole page, important things are examples. Okay, what are the examples for three different excretory products of nitrogenous excretory product? Okay, then we have that in the invertebrates. Okay, in invertebrates there are simple tubular forms, whereas in the vertebrates they have the complex tubular organs, that is the kidneys. Okay, so in the invertebrate phyla that you have, in all of them excretory system is simple, and the main important function of any excretory system in invertebrates is maintenance of the osmolarity. But coming to the vertebrates, we are having complexly built structure known as the kidney. Okay, here we will be learning about few other excretory organs that are present, like you can see here the protonephridia, which is also called as the flame cells. This term is already introduced for us in the animal kingdom chapter. Okay, this protonephridia or the flame cells are the excretory structures seen in your platyhelminthes, annelids, some of the annelids, rotifers, cephalochordates such as amphioxus. Okay, whereas another organ that is seen is the nephridia. Nephridia are the tubular excretory structures seen in earthworms and other annelids, which annelids are not having protonephridia, they are possessing of the nephridia. Okay, and another kind of excretory organ here mentioned is the Malpighian tubules. Malpighian tubules, these are excretory structures we have seen in chapter of cockroach of most insects, including the cockroaches. Yes, we have seen the functions of Malpighian tubule, how the formation of units taking place in Malpighian tubule in the cockroach chapter. Okay, now coming to the functions of each organ. Okay, protonephridia is mainly helping in primarily concerned with ionic and fluid volume, that is the osmolarity, osmoregulation, while your nephridia is helping to remove the nitrogenous waste and maintain fluid and ionic balance. It is helping in removing nitrogenous waste, that is excretion, as well as osmolarity. Malpighian tubules help in removal of nitrogenous waste and osmoregulation again. Okay, and one more gland which we forgot to discuss here is the antennal gland that is present. Okay, the antennal glands or the green glands, this also we have seen in the animal kingdom chapter, perform excretory functions in the crustaceans like the prawns. Okay, let us write down all what we have learned. Okay, from textbook. So we are having different excretory organs like the protonephridia, spelling may not be correct, nephridia. We have the Malpighian tubules, and you have at last the antennal and the green glands. Okay, coming to antennal green glands, these are seen in the crustaceans. Crustacean phyla, these are seen. Please check out with the spelling. Crustacean phyla, you have the antennal gland. Malpighian tubules, most of the insects, as in NCRT he has mentioned cockroach. We are writing the cockroach. Okay. Nephridia, what examples I have given for nephridia? Earthworms and annelids. Earthworm and annelids. And for protonephridia, you have the platyhelminthes, rotifers, annelids, amphioxus. Okay, main function. These are the examples. Main function of each excretory organ we have here. For protonephridia, main one is osmoregulation. For all the other, it is osmoregulation as well as excretion. Okay, so this completes our first part, that is what are the. So at here I'm stopping the video. Okay, so in this video we have learned about the different nitrogenous waste that is produced. What are the examples? Okay, exam point of view, you have to remember all the examples that we have seen here: aminoteric, ureotelic, uricotelic examples, and then organisms which are having protonephridia, nephridia, and Malpighian tubules, and your green glands. These examples also you have to remember. Okay, hope you all like the video. Okay, please, you can, that is what important. Okay, thank you for watching.